The trucking industry is not as bad as we thought it was or think it is. It is not. It's not. And I got proof. I got proof of that. Yeah, I didn't. I couldn't do it. Not even for that 4 grand. I couldn't get on YouTube and be like, hey, come to Jordan. I'm not a sellout like that, bro. I bet. So, as you know, I worked for Maverick Transportation. That's how I got my CDL through Maverick. I started my whole trucking journey with Maverick Transportation. You know, went out this November 2021, and since then, man, I've been trucking. I've been trucking. I've been doing some form of it. You know, Maverick, when it comes to their training, ain't nobody like Maverick. I used to hear some people say TMC, you know, did they thing when it came to training their drivers and stuff. But Maverick is just top tier. So if anybody's watching this video and you're thinking about getting into trucking, I can get a referral from you right now if I told you to come to where I am. But I'm not gonna do that. If you just now getting into trucking, you need to go to Maverick, man. You need to go get trained at Maverick because that's one of the, I'm just gonna say one of the few places that you're gonna get trained properly at. You're gonna get trained properly at Maverick. So I would tell you to go to Maverick. Okay, let's get into it. So I left Maverick. You know, if you go on my channel, I think you see maybe one video of me at Jordan Carriers. So yeah, I did leave Maverick. Why did I leave Maverick? Well, simply put, I just wanted to make more money. Like I wanted to go to that next step. I felt like I was ready. I'm like, man, this is like, it's redundant at this point. Like I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm doing it efficiently. You know, I don't like delivering the loads Monday morning by 10 a.m. I don't like that. So, but other than that, like I'm doing everything efficiently. I'm doing it the way I'm supposed to. What's next? You know what I'm saying? So I started to research and I found Jordan Carriers. I can go lease on to them and blah, 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 blah. I thought they would be a good company to go lease under. So I took the step. You know, I jumped out October of 2022. So I was just shy of a year with Maverick Transportation. I say a year when somebody asks me because I was just 2 months shy of a year. But I left Maverick in October of 22. Went straight to Jordan. And let me tell you about Jordan. So I make the jump. I'm thinking the grass is greener. I'm thinking the grass is greener over at Jordan. Not so much. I stayed with Jordan from the end of October to the beginning of January. And I'm gonna tell you why I left so quick. In November, I made close to 11 grand gross to the truck. No, not gross to the truck. No, I made close to 11 grand to my bank account. I'm lying. In the whole month. You know, not in a week. In the whole month, close to 11 bands. It was 10,600 something that I saw straight to my bank account. My bad. Straight to my bank account, I saw 10,600 some dollars for the month. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is exactly what like this is the game I want to play. I had got my S corporation done and stuff like that because I already knew I was gonna be making over 40 grand. My company was. So I set it up as a S corporation and stuff like that. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. You know, come December, I could barely make a check. Like December was so bad, I decided in the beginning of January to get out of flatbed. So I did. I left Jordan Carriers and I went to grocery. I went to the grocery industry. I started working at McLean. And let me tell you, if you ain't worked in grocery's gonna make a man out of you. I thought flatbed did something to me. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was only there probably a month. I was there probably a month. I'd probably say 2 weeks to a month. I was there. It didn't take me long to realize that shit it wasn't for me. Like, when it came to the work, delivering 1,200, 1,300 cases in a night. Like it was a lot of work, but it was cool to me because I'm a workaholic, so I'm good with it. It's just the hours was just so bad. As soon as I got home, I probably had like 5 more hours before I had to go back into work and shit like that. So I just couldn't do that, you know. So it ain't take me long to get out of that. And I'm like, man, fuck. They said before I left that the rate's gonna get better, around February, March. So in March, I went back to Jordan Carriers. I'm like, man, that had to just be because of the winter time. The race just did that. I stopped making. That wasn't the case, but that's what I thought. So I just went right on back to Jordan Carriers. So I get back, and I'm making okay money. I never seen 10 grand in a month again, though. I'll go ahead and say that. I never seen 10 grand again, but I was seeing shit like 8,000 in a month, 7,000 in a month. But then it started getting lower and lower. 6 grand, 5 grand, 4 grand. The lowest I got, I didn't probably seen lower than 4 grand, but I remember seeing like 4 grand. And I'm like, man, my to live is 5 grand for me and my family. Like, and that's like minimum, we upgraded our lifestyle, and we making more money, so we start spending more money, and that really bit us in the ass. So I couldn't sustain at Jordan no more. So I fucked around and stayed with them again from March to December of last year, December 2023. So I stayed with Jordan from March to December. December, I'm like, man, I gotta make more money because I made the jump to Jordan to make more money, like to level up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go from lease to fucking owner op for just a little bit, straight into having a truck or two or however many, and having people in my trucks. This is how I'm thinking. It didn't work out like that though. So December I left because I was like, man, at this point, like I didn't used up all my savings. Like we about to start living off of credit cards. The credit cards that we got for when we got a truck, and that'll be like our little cushion. You know what I'm saying? We had cool 30 grand on credit cards. We had it, and we started to use it to live. So I'm like, nah, I gotta find something to do. You know, so that's what made me leave Jordan Carriers, thinking the grass was green over there. Next video, I think it's gonna be the next video. I'm gonna talk to y'all about what I'm doing now, and shit, where this channel going, because like me, I'm kind of a perfectionist. I want to know all the right things. I want to do all the right things. I don't want to do nothing wrong, because I don't want nobody telling me what the fuck to do. Don't tell me what to do, bro, because like I'm the type, I like to get attitudes and shit. I done worked on it a whole lot and stuff, but I'm a perfectionist. Tell me what's wrong so I can fix it, and I'm gonna be right from that point on. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be wrong about nothing. So yeah, this channel going into a totally different direction. I thought I was doing something. I watch my videos back to back to back, and I'm like, man, I thought I was doing something, but I really wasn't doing nothing. I really wasn't helping people how I really want to. You know what I'm saying? So next video, I'm gonna go into what I'm doing now, how I'm going, how the direction that this channel is going into, and how it's gonna benefit y'all. And bro, we gonna grow together, because when I tell you, I done learned so much information about this trucking industry. It is ridiculous. Like, I thought it just wasn't no freight out there. It turns out I'm working for, and Jordan Carriers ain't no mega carrier, but I'm working for a company with all these trucks and shit, and they don't want to go under with their business. So it might be some loads around you, but they not gonna give it to you, because they need to say this load maybe for somebody else, or shit, I don't, maybe they need more fleet managers or something, or they need more brokers or something like that to have more loads in this area. Some Jordan carriers, I feel like they just had too many trucks. To make the long story short, I feel like they had too many trucks. They had too many of us in certain places, and they couldn't get us out. Or we was all the way on the east fucking coast in Savannah, Georgia, where ain't no loads coming up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't too much the trucking industry that stopped me in my tracks. It was really just Jordan carriers. I do not recommend going to Jordan carriers. So if you're watching this video, no bueno. Jordan carriers is a no-no. I'm gonna tell you where to go. I done figured it out with the help of my partners. I'm gonna tell you where to go. But Jordan carriers, no. The trucking industry is not as bad as we thought it was or think it is. It is not. It's not, and I got proof. I got proof of that. So yeah, that's basically all this video is gonna be about. And just be ready for next video because I'm spilling the beans and we about to get back to the grind because I missed this YouTube thing. I hate that I had to stop doing it. I just didn't want to post no videos at Jordan because the way that Jordan carriers treated me was not. I didn't want nobody coming there, on my name. I didn't want nobody thinking that shit was sweet and cool. I don't need a referral off of you that bad. Jordan carriers they was gonna give me $4,000 every person that I brought in there. $4,000 gross. I mean, $4,000 that wasn't gonna be taxed. So I was gonna get literally $4,000 for every single person that I brought in there, because I was an independent contractor, so they don't take taxes from independent contractors. We do it ourselves. So yeah, I couldn't do it. Not even for that $4,000. I couldn't get on YouTube and be like, hey, come to Jordan. I'm not a sellout like that, bro. And I've waited, close to 2 years just to figure it out. And I'm like, I fucking got it now. And I'm about to put y'all on game. Even if y'all don't come to where I am, y'all gonna learn so much from me because of this right here. Let me say. Because of this. Y'all gonna learn so much from me. I know 99% of y'all do not read the DOT regulations. You don't. And you get to these different companies and shit, and they try to push something on you with you not knowing that, maybe it's wrong, or they just trying to push the way that they do shit on you, but you already got your own way. You don't have to do it that way, etc., etc., etc. So, bro, it's about to get freaky. It's about to get crazy on this channel. I cannot wait to start doing it. By next week, we should be rolling. We'll see. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here because I think that's all I had to say. So y'all be easy, y'all stay smooth, and talk to y'all later on.